This week on Continuum, you are watching the second half of the wild and woolly 7 weeks in Asia trip as we go across Cambodia, Vietnam, and the jungles of northern Thailand. Hang on, we're in for a ride. Well, our team of young people from North America and other parts of the world have come together to become very strong and learn to rely on each other, and it's amazing how well they get to know each other, and then the dynamic that forms and produces so that they can minister effectively together. And now, as we send them into Cambodia, we're looking at a very much more intense part of this trip, and then again into Vietnam, into the underground church. And I tell you what, these kids are not nervous. They're excited about the adventure that God has before them. And we know that they're going to be ready now to begin to minister in really powerful ways as they just reach into the depths of what God has put in them, and so that they can pour out of themselves into the people of Cambodia and Vietnam. Now we're seeing these young people that are looking and saying, okay, my life in Canada, my life in America, I had this plan and this plan and this plan, but they're turning it now and saying, okay, God, what do you want me to do? I realize that I'm in a very responsible position because of the blessing that you put on my life, because of the place that I come from, the family, the church that I come from, and now I'm called to a higher calling to be able to take that to the world. And what is it that you want me to do? And as we see them come out of, that kind of, it's all about me, to, it's all about Jesus. I'm bought with a price and everything is for Jesus Christ. We're going to see some tremendous changes in the lives of these young people, and this is what we need. We need to mobilize believers into their great commission destiny, whether it's Cambodia, whether it's Vietnam, the jungles of northern Thailand, or right where you are at home today. We need to mobilize each other, encourage each other, provoke each other to good works, so that we can see God's kingdom come as He desires and as fulfills the dream and the vision of His heart on this earth.
7 Weeks in Asia, 2009.
Right now we're in the church that Joe Rammer planted in Cambodia. This morning we're going to the slums to give out tracts to the kids and play with the kids and just have a fun time with kids today.
We're actually in the bathroom right now, and we're making water balloons. Me, Rachel, and Michaela are making water balloons to do kids ministry in the slums. So I'm feeling we're going to have a reality check in that certain area, and hopefully we sow some seeds in their hearts so they can grow.
Right now we're painting on the little kids here in Khoi Phet.
We are ministering to these kids and face painting, and we're going to be playing games soon. Live forever with Him.
And we used to make...
It's harsh here. It's really sad to see some of the kids not even smile because of their realities at home. And even when I take pictures of them, they still won't smile. Like, look at the streets here. It's like this is their life. A lot of them don't even have shoes or clothes. And it's really bad here.
We just got back from a mini ministry behind the market, and we were playing some games. We got to talk to the kids, do some face painting, paint their nails. It was pretty dirty, very dirty. We did our dramas too. Esther explained to them about Jesus, so it was really good. I hope we touched their hearts and lives of those children. They're so cute. We had a lot of fun.
He sent his only son to become flesh on the earth and walk as a human being. And there he healed the sick, he raised the dead, and he loved on the people around him. In the end, many people persecuted him and killed him. He was nailed on the cross for our sins. And the most important thing is that he loves us to the end. There's about 7 or so people with AIDS in there. It was really heartbreaking just to see them because I think they're at the point beyond desperation. They're hopeless. And their bones are sticking out. And actually, right before we came, one of them died. And there's a young woman crying. That was really hard to see.
Yeah, I've never been to something like this, and we prayed over them, and it was heartbreaking really to see these people. And they're, like Janelle said before, they're totally past desperation. They're sitting there and they're just basically frames of their bodies. You just see their bones sticking out of their skin, and I just wanted to cry. It was just like a completely new thing. I've never seen anything like that before. And I really think that God's working in a few of them when they were listening, and I think that while Janelle was talking, while the rest of the team was talking, they're really listening. I really thought that God was doing something in their heart, and I really believe that they're going to be saved and that they're going to be healed also from their sickness.
We had the opportunity to minister to them, and I know some of them were touched, and this lady, she shared her experience with us that she was a Christian and now she was living in the Buddhist life. I just really hope as, us Christians that we were able to plant that seed in their lives just to give them a new hope of life, because they're just just in a state of no desperation. They're just living for the day, They're kind of living hopelessly. So I just pray over God's healing over them and their bodies. So.
Now we are on the bus, on the border, and we are, we've been here for about an hour and a half trying to go through customs.
We are in Ho Chi Minh in Vietnam. Right now we're just trying to get all our bags together and I think find a guest house to stay at.
Bài có tôi những ngày qua.
I really have a message.
We're at the underground church, and man, I'm speechless over it.